Who the hell doesn't want to go to Disney World? But it's Disney World! Disney World! Disney World! Who the hell don't want to go to Disney World? Fucking Disney World. It's the only reason Florida's a state. Also, it's recording. I didn't think of an intro. Don't flip off the audience, that's just rude.
Disney World!
Disney World!
There we go. That's it.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep that as the intro. Fuck it. We're doing the Disney tag because I'm lazy, bored, and can't record it.
Okay.
Wow, that was an unintentional rhyme. I'm proud of myself.
Fuck it up.
Day 2.
Don't lick the audience.
Okay, so Disney movie you wish you could experience.
Ladies first.
I said, I would say The Incredibles because who doesn't want to be a superhero?
That and you're like almost identical to, well, not in appearance, but like in personality, you're almost identical to Violet at some points.
You just stole one of my answers.
What?
You just stole one of my answers for later.
You're shitting me, really?
Yeah.
I'm amazing!
Seriously, there's a question later that asks us, like, you'll see.
I am fucking psychic.
Anyway.
I am the Kadabra of this relationship.
Alright.
Ooh, Alakazam. Yes, spoons. Okay, so Disney movie I wish I could experience. I would love to be in The Black Cauldron. Because, like, mythical, medieval shit, that is awesome. That, and a lot of people forget that's a Disney movie, and that's pretty easy to forget. It's pretty, like,
Dark.
intense.
Okay.
Especially the villain's face, oh my god.
Soon the Black Cauldron will be mine.
Number 2, unforgettable moment at the parks. I can't answer those ones because I've never been to the parks.
Never been to Disney World.
Disney World.
Never been to Disney World.
Disney World.
Disney World! Unforgettable moment at the park. It was the first time in MGM Studios I went with my friend. His dad worked, or stepdad worked there, so he and all his friends got in for free. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad I made friends with him. And it was my first time going on Tower of Terror. We went through, there's a bit of a build-up, like a Twilight Zone episode, like literally a Twilight Zone episode. It's a build-up, you're going through all these dark corridors, they're really building suspense, it's really creeping you out. All my friends and I were just going, oh, this is so fucking stupid, this is so, man, this is so gay, oh my god, so dumb. But then the doors open, and you get to see, like, how fucking high up you are before you drop.
Like you build suspension, like you think it's gonna be like stupid, and then
yeah, and then it's like, oh man, hold my hand. It's like, oh man, hold my hand, oh my god, I'm so scared. But then the tension started building, and he's like, dude, you're fucking hurting my hand, let go. I'm like, no, no, I'm scared. I don't want to die. So yeah, I lost my man card that day.
I was thinking that. Okay.
Next!
3. What non-Disney songs remind you or bring you back to the parks? Again, that's the question that you can answer.
A non-Disney song that reminds me of something not from Disney that reminds me of the parks.
2 hours later.
Kind of a joke answer? But you know that song Signs?
I think so.
Signs, signs, everywhere, signs.
No.
That one?
No.
That reminds me of it because I like to hear it as them saying lines. Lines, lines, everywhere there's lines. Seriously, the lines there are like 2 fucking hours long for a 30-second ride. It's insane. I didn't pay $80 for that. Not that it's their fault. I mean, there's a shit ton of people there, but...
Okay, 4. First time at a Disney park.
First time at a Disney park for me was when I was like 2. Whether I was 2, I think it was Magic Kingdom. What Disney World, maybe? Disney World.
And there's Disney World and there's Disneyland.
Whichever one.
And there's Orlando, but I don't know if Orlando counts. I don't think that would be considered a Disney park. Studios or
it was whatever.
Universal Studios. That's what I was thinking of.
Stop interrupting me.
Sorry.
It was whatever one had It's a Small World, because apparently I liked that.
That one.
That song never leaves your head once you hear it.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Okay, if you can choose number 5, if you can choose any Disney character to be your best friend, who would you choose? Who did I choose? Oh, I remember. Do you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I said Mittens from Bolt, which is a cat, because kitty. It's a kitty.
You're so obsessed with cats, it's adorable.
Kitty, I love the kitty in Bolt. He hasn't seen Bolt yet, I'm going to show him Bolt.
You haven't seen Black Cauldron, so
I've never even heard of Black Cauldron.
Exactly. They made it into a book series.
Kitty, kitty.
That was apparently awesome. It's adorable. What was it again?
If you could choose any Disney character to be your best friend.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
I don't know. I guess probably Moliere from Atlantis.
I have an answer from Atlantis, I think. It's from...
Oh yeah? You got another answer for us?
Not for this one, but...
Oh, okay. But yeah,
I
Moliere.
wrote down my answers and he didn't, so he has to think about all of them.
But yeah, Moliere. I loved him.
Yeah.
He loves to dig!
I remember, I think I know that character. I watched Atlantis a little bit when I was a kid, but...
He was the chubby guy with the giant-ass drill.
No, yeah, I know, and he looked like a pack rat. Not a pack rat, but like
a mole.
Yeah.
They called him Mole.
Yeah.
Moliere.
Yeah.
Kind of his defining character trait.
Okay, 6. Favorite Disney princess.
Princess Kita, Atlantis.
That's a tribal chick, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's who I had for mine.
Because A, her dad is fucking Leonard Nimoy. B, she actually did shit. And C, at the end of the movie, she actually queened it up. She didn't keep her cute Disney... What?
She inherited it because her mother died, didn't she, or something?
Both her parents died. That's
yeah, so like
monarchy
she did.
works.
I mean, I know everyone's like, Frozen. They didn't need a girl. They didn't need a guy to marry to become queen. But it's like that was first, and it was like, oh no, tribal thing. She looked really cool and stuff. I like that, and I don't know.
But yeah, Kita, she actually did shit. She actually stood up for herself and others and everything. She actually did something in the movie. She contributed. She was actually in the party that was stalking Milo and company when they were going to Atlantis.
Yeah.
It's like, these guys are gonna fuck our shit up.
Yeah.
They were right.
Yeah.
And, what was it? What was the other point I was making? Oh yeah, she actually became a queen when her dad died.
Yeah.
Most Disney princesses like, oh, you know, I want to keep my cute title, not have to do anything, no responsibilities.
Yeah.
But she actually queens it up, bitch.
Yeah, she takes control.
Yes!
Okay, are you ready for this one?
I think you still have to answer one. Your favorite Disney princess?
No, I did. I said her. She was my favorite too. I had that written down.
Oh, really, Kita?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, 7.
Amazing.
One scene or moment in a Disney movie that never fails to make you cry.
That's a tough one.
I know my answer. I didn't even have to write it down to know my answer.
That is a tough one.
It has mine. Okay, mine would have to be the part in Bolt where it's at the way end when Bolt and Penny get back together, and she's doing that acting thing where she's like tied up in a rope on the ceiling, and there's a fire. The fire starts to go in the building, and so the dog tries to save her, and they're the only two left in the building when everything's like the debris is like falling and everything. So he tries to save her, and they get caught. They can't get out. So the smog starts to like make them, and then he tries to do a super bark into the vent, and everyone hears him and they get them out. And it makes me cry. It's not as dark as serious as you think it is, but.
That's okay.
But the dog tries to get her out, like he keeps like pulling at her and tries to get her out.
That's extremely sad.
And they see the light, but they don't make it, so they're just laying there. They can't. The dog can't get them out, and he kind of like howls into the vent. And, he can tell that it echoes. He thinks it's a super bark or whatever, and he starts barking, and then they hear him, and that part makes you cry.
Oh yeah, I just did the. Oh my god, it's so sad.
That part always makes me cry.
I don't like that was my immediate response. I guess for me, it would be thinking. I don't know. I really don't. Like, my immediate thought is Land Before Time, but that's Universal.
Right.
Oh god, when his mom died. I guess probably the beginning of Up, actually, the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. They had an entire story arc and a tragic ending within 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
That could have been the movie. In fact, I kind of wish it was the movie. The rest of it kind of...
Yeah. Excuse me.
That was the sexiest thing they've ever done in my presence.
Okay, first Disney movie you remember seeing, number 8. I think mine was like Little Mermaid or Cinderella or something, like one of those movies. I was born in 1995, so whatever came out around then, it was that.
I think for me it was probably Snow White.
It was like one of those like princess movies. It was either like Cinderella, Snow White, Little Mermaid. It was one of those.
I think for me
I can't really remember, but...
Yeah, for me it was Snow White, I think. I remember having nightmares about that scene where she's going through the forest.
Yeah.
Everything's looking like, pure fucking evil.
Yeah. See, I can't remember. I'm too young. I remember, like... Well, that's not Disney. Never mind. I won't go into that, but... but yeah, I think it's sort of like Little Mermaid or something.
What's the next one?
Okay, favorite Disney movie. Just anything Disney. Mine would have to be Tarzan or Bolt. I can't choose.
It's like on the one hand...
I love Tarzan, but I love Bolt at the same time.
Well, Tarzan has Phil Collins.
Yeah.
I guess for me it would either be Atlantis or Black Cauldron. Which is weird because those movies, they don't feel like Disney movies.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a weird answer, I think. It's like if you watch Black Cauldron, you would never think Disney.
Right. Is Alice in Wonderland a Disney movie? Yeah, it is.
The cartoon?
I guess so. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, even the remake. Yeah, they're both.
I don't remember the. I mean, I don't have an answer for anything, but I can never remember if it was.
But yeah, they're Disney. So yeah, for me, it would either be Black Cauldron or Atlantis.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with Moliere. So cool.
That's cool. Okay, 10. Favorite Disney villain. See, I answered mine. I was just telling him about this. I don't know if he would be considered a villain, but he was a total asshole to the characters, and it would be Kerchak from Tarzan, the big gorilla.
He wasn't even close to being a villain.
But he was like an asshole to Tarzan, so that's why. Like,
he was the leader of the pack. He was thick. What do you call a group of apes?
I don't know.
Family? Pack? Tribe? Congress?
I don't know. But he was just like an asshole, so.
He wasn't an
But I liked it. I liked that he was like all.
It's like, I'm a silverback, bitch. He was just trying to protect everyone and keep order. It's what he does.
But it became more the white guy.
The white guy? Why you gotta be white? Got a thing against white people?
But he was from Britain. And
Oh, he was British and that makes it worse.
I think so. I think he's in Europe.
Oh, Clayton.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Clayton.
Yeah.
Oh, God. He had, like, the most brutal villain death.
Yeah.
Like, you can see his shadow where he gets, hanged. And, like,
Yeah.
Oh. Favorite villain? I would have to say the Horned King from Black Cauldron.
I love how both of our answers revolve around, like, two different movies. Like, yours is Atlantis and Black Cauldron, and mine's Tarzan and Bolt.
I got it on the brain. Well, Clayton had, like, the most brutal Disney death.
Yeah.
I think the Horned King probably had the coolest Disney death. Right up there with Frollo.
Right.
Oh, my God. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to put up a clip, because that is brutal!
Okay, 11. Favorite Disney, or no, least favorite Disney movie. Sleeping Beauty.
For me, I guess it would be...
I can never get through Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. That one had Maleficent, though!
I didn't mind Maleficent, I just don't like this. I could never watch it growing up. I couldn't sit through it. I'd always end up, like, getting distracted. I couldn't watch it.
But it has Maleficent. She's, like, super badass.
I could never watch that movie.
She references that she's using satanic powers.
So?
All the fires of hell and all that.
Now shall you deal with me, O Prince, and all the powers of hell!
Excuse me. I love you.
No. But least favorite Disney movie. I guess it would probably have to be, like, Cinderella.
Yeah.
Lame.
That is kinda... But I choose Cinderella over Sleeping Beauty anyway.
Yeah. It's
But
just
yeah.
like, there's barely a story there.
Yeah.
It's like, my life sucks, but I married a rich guy! Okay. Yeah. And throughout the
They
movie...
did not need a sequel and a third movie.
They didn't need sequels!
Like, you do not need a sequel if there was no cliffhanger at the end of the movie.
Oh, what was my other problem with Cinderella? It was, oh yeah, the princess in that, well, she's not a princess, damn it. She's in a wealthy family, but she's not a princess.
Mm-hmm.
She she never, if you notice in that movie, she, like, never did anything on her own.
Right. There was an else's help or
like,
something.
The mice did the dress and everything. The fairy godmother did all the hard work, you know, getting her to the ball and making her presentable for the ball so she can get in.
Yeah.
All she did was dance with the prince.
She cleaned up when she danced with the prince.
Yeah.
She was a maid and she danced.
What kind of lesson is that for little girls? Everyone will hand everything to you. You're more like Princess Kita. Clean it up, bitch.
Yep. Okay. Favorite Disney song? Let It Go! No. I'm just kidding.
I like the
anything
song,
from
but
Tarzan. I like Phil Collins. That was my aunt. That's what.
oh my god. Phil Collins can be considered Disney music. I just realized that. That's awesome.
Anything from the Tarzan soundtrack is my favorite song. I love the Tarzan soundtrack.
I don't even like Phil Collins, but his music in that movie is great.
Yeah.
I guess for me, it would be Hellfire from Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's where Judge Claude Frollo was singing about his sexual obsession with Esmeralda.
Yeah.
And how it conflicts with, I want to say Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
His Catholic beliefs. He's like a huge religious leader if you haven't seen the movie. And he's pretty much saying, if you don't have sex with me, you're gonna burn in hell. I'm perfect. It's like, this isn't my problem. I'm not the one... Like, my feelings for you, they're not because of me. They're because you're some kind of evil witch or whatever. It's like, it's the devil doing this, it's this doing that. I don't take responsibility for anything I do wrong. Also, it was the guy that voiced the Elder God from the Legend of Kain series.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
He has an amazing singing voice.
Ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay, what Disney character has your personality or dream personality? Okay, I was thinking for this one how we can answer it, like how the Ken whatever did. They answered which one had their personality, like, you know, and then which one they want to have, you know, so I was thinking we can answer it like that.
Okay.
Okay, so the one that's my personality is Violet, that's what I was thinking. The one
I can see that.
The one that I'd want to have probably be Anna from Frozen, because she's so, like, just peachy and outgoing and helpful and stuff. I don't know, I just like her.
You know, I did kind of like her character, because she's one of those, you know, happy, outgoing characters, but she wasn't prissy.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of times when you get a character that's like happy, outgoing, they always tend to be like kind of wusses.
Yeah.
But she could actually take care of herself. She can actually stand on her own 2 feet.
Right.
That was cool. I like that.
Do you want a snowman?
Do you want a snowman?
Okay, one that has my personality. I guess the closest I could probably think of is actually Milo Thatch.
Oh, from Atlantis?
Yeah. Like, not exact,
Right.
but I can see the similarities in there.
Yeah.
I liked him. Is that technically narcissistic? It's like, you know, I can see some similarities with myself and him. I like him. I love me. But dream personality, okay, it's another Atlantis one, actually. What was his name? I think it was Venny? The guy with the explosives, the dynamite?
See, I don't remember. I've watched since I was way little.
I liked him. He was like he had the most dangerous job in the whole expedition, but he was so nonchalant about it. And that scene where he and Moliere like pull a prank on Milo when he's drinking the water.
Yeah.
Don't move, don't breathe, don't do anything except maybe pray. They told him he was drinking like liquid explosives.
Yeah.
It still kills me. I'm not a dork.
Okay, 14. If you can change any scene in a Disney movie, what would it be and why? So that one I still can't decide. Trying to figure that out earlier. I can't decide it.
What scene in a Disney movie would I change? It has to be a scene, huh? I guess...
I know there's one part. It's actually in Bolt, and... It's like right after Bolt... Not that he leaves, but it's right after Bolt gets, separated from the cast, like the set of the movie that he's on. And he sees these pigeons, and the pigeons are like, oh, I know where you're from, I know where you're from. And then there's like a bus that comes by with Bolt's picture on it. That says, like, you know, I'm Bolt.
Yeah.
And then there's a second one that comes by. The pigeon's like, I know who you are, who are you? And then, like, you know, another bus comes by with Bolt's picture on it. You know, they just have to look over and they know who he is. So you don't need that. Like, it's funny enough without that, you know what I mean? And then there's actually another scene later on where they're on a billboard, their backs are facing the billboard and it has Bolt's picture on it, and they're like, I know who that kid was. It's like, you don't need... It's funny
it's kind of like that one SpongeBob joke where the bus keeps on going past him when he's trying to get the candy.
Yeah.
It's like, it's really funny, but at the same time you can feel the frustration. You're like,
yes!
it's right over there! Come on!
But I just feel like it was just the pigeons were funny without it. I love the pigeons.
I haven't seen the movie, I can't comment, but...
I want to show you that movie.
I would change...
Oh! Okay, no, sorry.
Wait, what was it? Oh, go ahead.
But no, it's something we can add later on.
My answers aren't important, you can go ahead. I would change the ending to The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Maybe not make it as extreme as the original, where she turns into sea foam for like 1,000 years for each tear a child cries.
Yeah.
But maybe something where she has to, like, face the consequences of the shit she did.
Yeah.
Instead of just get married and be happy and live happily ever after. It's like...
And land with legs.
A stranger comes up, who is clearly an evil witch, but, you know, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt that she hasn't been outside the palace, so she doesn't know. You know, what an evil witch looks like.
Right.
But a stranger comes up, says, I'll give you whatever you want, just give me the one thing that gives your father the right to rule the seas. And gives him all of this badass power.
Right.
Take that from him and give it to me, someone you don't know. And she just does it!
Yeah.
There was like no... There was
hesitation.
There was almost no hesitation. She just goes, grabs it, brings it to her.
Right.
Really?
I saw a post on Tumblr, I don't really think it has anything to do with that, but I saw a post on Tumblr about the Little Mermaid where it was like, you always wish you can go back to the old life you had, like, you know, like...
Oh, where she's sewing her legs together?
Yeah.
Oh, that was deep. Oh, that'd actually be a pretty cool ending to it.
Yeah.
Come think of it.
Like, she doesn't want her legs, you know, she thinks she wants legs, but...
And she can't get her fins back and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd actually be a really cool ending.
Yeah.
It would solve the consequence problem that I went over.
Yeah.
And it'd be dark as hell for a Disney movie. It'd be like Golden Age Disney, where they didn't... Well, they sugar-coated stuff, but, I mean...
Yeah.
When something bad happened, something bad happened.
Yeah. Alright. Number 15 is the last one. If you had to be stuck on any ride in a Disney park for more than 30 minutes, what would it be? And I can't answer that one.
Would it be like you... Okay, well this is vague, so... would the ride be operating, and you just can't get off?
I don't know, it didn't say that in the video, they just answered it like that. So.
No, it's just the question itself is vague, but assuming it's...
I'm going to assume it's not operating, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, assuming it's operating, I would say... probably... the Rock and Roller Coaster.
That Aerosmith one?
Yes, the Aerosmith ride. Oh, it's so cool. It's an indoor roller coaster, and they got all these cool glow-in-the-dark signs and lights and everything.
Yeah. Like LED
so
lights.
amazing. But I have to be stuck on, like, the top of a roller coaster or something.
I would hate that.
I would have to choose Expedition Everest. Because it's like, it's supposed to, not really simulate, but it's supposed to emulate, like, the Himalayas.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got stuck up there, you'd be in this really nice mountain scene, fake snow, and they have, like, a nice simulated breeze going.
Right.
I'd love to be stuck up there. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Beautiful scenery, nice breeze. Cool. It's like, nice. And there's a giant robotic Yeti over there. We didn't think of how to end this, did we?
We should end it with us doing that.
Just
Way
going...
to go! No.
Just, you know, kind of going... then end it.
Mm-hmm.
DIDNEY WORL!